let's stay on topic. Topic is masturbation class, right?
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel.
Peace, my people. Welcome back to Michaela's World. I hope everyone is well, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and, give me a thumbs up, even though you have no idea what this is about, except for the title. And the title is, I tried it. Because I'm going to start a whole category of things that I've tried, and then we could all learn from. So, I tried it, ... I went to a masturbation class. So I saw that there was a tantric masturbation class. Apparently I can't speak once again. A tantric masturbation class in Atlanta. I live in Georgia, so why not go, right? So it just so happened that my schedule cleared up. I was able to go. Perfect. So my best friend and I, we go, and it was a great vibe. Great vibe, like a really good vibe. and so it was all ladies. We all came for different reasons. We all expressed the different reasons why we came. I was coming in because I was, like, at the time re-exploring my sexuality, and I will have a video that'll be coming in soon talking about abstinence and the importance of abstaining if you feel like it's something that you should do, and just some thoughts, some ideas. I know that there are other people that are on YouTube that speak of abstaining, and they have different reasons why they do it. However, I'm gonna come at y'all from my point of view, and I think my point of view is valid, just like I think all this shit valid. That's why I'm doing it. So we go to the masturbation class. My whole reason for going was for me to redefine my sexuality for myself, because I had taken some time off from intercourse. So imagine a group of women from different walks of life. We're in this beautiful studio. There's vegan food. There's incense burning, sage burning. Everybody has their own yoga mats. We've got small mirrors where we can examine ourselves, because a lot of women really don't look at their vaginas. You should look at your vagina. You should know what your vagina is comprised of, the different parts of the vagina. You should know where your pleasure points are. You should know where you pee from versus where the penis goes. All of those things. So, and you should definitely teach your daughters. Little girls need to know about their genitals. Little boys need to know about their genitals. Education should lead to some sort of resolution, because a lot of people just don't know a lot of things, but we're in an information age, so we have to use it to our advantage, right? So let's stay on topic. Topic is masturbation class, right? So that's the setting. In a nice studio, everybody's got their own yoga mat, they've got their own towel, she's giving out lube, and she explains. I'll have her information below, the instructor, because she has a lot of classes that she does. I don't believe that her classes are just in Atlanta, but I think that she's just now based in Atlanta, and she has a really good story, and I liked her story, I liked her vibe, I liked her message, and here we are. So we sit back, we get a little information, we all she shares all the different reasons that women wrote down that they came in, and the majority of the class was just a conversation. It was talking about different parts of the vagina. It was talking about the importance of masturbation. We were talking about, it was kind of like vagina therapy in a sense. And once we got all the information out the way, at the very end, the lights were dimmed. Everybody was focused on their own vagina. I promise you it was not an orgy, even though there's nothing wrong with orgies if that's what you're into. I'm just saying that's not what this was. Everybody was just focused on finding their pleasure center, and the majority, she did have toys that you could use with protection, of course. But the majority, or if you brought a toy, you could definitely use it on yourself. But the majority of us were just trying to focus on using our own fingers, our own, you know, imaginations. Just, it was like a one-on-one sexual session with yourself, and to let go of all of the stigma that's around that, and to be in a room full of women, you know, doing this. It was just very liberating. It was a lot of energy in there. And let's not even mention all, like, I believe that was on it was either a full moon or an eclipse. It was something astrological going on at that time. And I was like, oh, she's smart. She knows what she's doing. Like, this is not just what it seems to be. Because, you know, if you're a little savvy, you know, if you know a little something, then you can start putting little things together or whatever. This was, for me, how I interpreted it, was like a energy harnessing session. That's how I took it. Now, if you know how to take in energy, then some people might have got drained. I don't know. I know that I was probably the only one that was still on the mat after the fact. And I'm just that type of person. So after it was all said and done, I did not come, by the way, if anybody wants to know. I don't know if any of the women did. We didn't really discuss it. We all just kind of cleaned up and went to mingling afterwards. I just laid on my mat because I needed some time to just process. And it was freeing. It was liberating. I enjoyed the camaraderie of all the different women and the stories, and just knowing that it's like okay to, you know, touch yourself and be intimate with yourself and to learn yourself. And there were so many women that were willing and able to do it, and that's, to me, the beautiful thing. Like, I like the alchemy of it. I like the fact that this woman was able to, you know, project something that seems so outlandish, that a group of like 20-30 women would be in a room masturbating in front of her for their own purposes. But I'm pretty sure that this filled her up with a certain type of energy as well, because this is her dream and she's making it come true. And that's really what I got out of it. Something that could be so taboo in regular life, you know, actually happened. We paid to come to do this. And I don't regret none of my $25. It was totally worth it. She really could charge more for it because, like, you got fed good, you got wine, you know, you got to meet good women, good people from different walks of life. We all were just like in a sisterhood of first time masturbation class individuals. So the following day, I definitely felt energized. I was like pumped. I was feeling so freaking good, and I was like, you know what? This is what that's about. Like, it's not really nasty, you know? Being erotic is not being nasty, okay? Being intimate with yourself is not nasty. As a matter of fact, most people do it, okay? Some people think it's different for women than it is for men, or whatever the case may be. It's not. We all want pleasure. We all deserve pleasure, and pleasure is something that I believe is necessary and natural if you have a physical form. So even if you don't, I think spirits be wanting to get it on too. But we're not even going to go that far. Long story short, if you would like more information on tantric information, sexual alchemy, I will have her information below. Women, if you are curious about yourself, you're curious about sex, you're curious about your sexuality, I think that she would be a good person to consult with. Try to make one of her classes. I mean, and I'm pretty sure she has other resources. If men, if you're not comfortable, she does have co-ed classes too. She does it all. So was it a good experience? Yes, it was. Would I do it again? I don't know. The reason I say I don't know is because I'm always changing, and I feel like it was something that was good for the space that I was in right then and there, because I was just moving back into, being curious about sex and wanting to understand myself again. I'm somewhere else now. So, and I'll talk about where I am in my abstinence video. So that's all I have to say. But leave your comments below. Like, once again, just don't, if you have anything negative to say, just keep it with you or take it somewhere and bury it, because it doesn't really fucking matter. At the end of the day, if you've never touched yourself, then maybe you should. If you think it's wrong, good. But my comments are for people that want to have a conversation about being real with themselves. And if you think sex is not a real part of a human experience, then I don't know what to tell you. But maybe you should just not watch my channel. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, love ya. And let me know what you think.